Although it is difficult to determine the facts in which we can say that this dog is dangerous or not. However, there are some breeds can cause severe harm to people if they decided to attack them. Welcome, here John Bro, and today we're gonna talk about the 10 most dangerous dog breeds in the world.
Number 10. American Bulldog. It's stocky and weighs from 30 to 55 kilograms, and this type is prohibited in Denmark, Singapore, and some other countries, and it's abundant in southern states of America. And its main function was to protect farm in addition to hunting wild bulls, which weigh up to 100 kilograms. And the most important characteristic that distinguishes this type among others is the very strong endurance.
Number 9. Band dog. The word band dog first appeared in the Middle Ages and used to describe a large dog that was set free at night to protect the properties. The current band dog is a hybrid between the American Bulldog, the Terrier, and the Mastiff. And the goal of this hybridization is to get a dog in the size of Mastiff and the nervousness of the Bulldog. It weighs from 35 to 70 kilograms and is considered prohibitive all over the world as a pet due to the restriction on the original breeds from which they hybridized.
Number 8. Napoleon Mastiff. Its origin is in Italy, and it was used in the bloody fights that took place in the Colosseum, and the Roman military forces used it as war dogs. But now it's used to protect private properties, and the size of the male reaches 90 kilograms. In addition, it's prohibited in Singapore. And if you live in Romania and you want to buy this dog, you must provide a medical report that says that his mental health is okay and that he won't bite anyone.
Number 7. The wolf dog. There are many hybrid types of pet dogs with wolves, and among these species are the Czechoslovakian wolf, which is a hybrid dog resulting from German Shepherd, Gabba with subspecies of grey wolf. The severe genetic difference between dogs and wolves, this type is very difficult to predict its behavior, and its reaction can be like a bad dog or a treacherous beast. And owning it in Norway is completely prohibited, and many attacks on humans have been recorded. Most of them were on children.
Number 6. The Battle Boy. Originating in South Africa, its shape resembles the Bull Mastiff, but its body is more athletic, and its name is a Deutsch word, means a farm dog, and it's a hybrid between some African dogs and guard dogs, and it weighs from 70 to 90 kilograms. And this kind of dogs is very competent to guard homes, and despite its danger, its intuition is often calm, and he likes to play with children.
Number 5. Argentino Dogo. This type is hybridized in Argentina in 1928 and was the result of fighting dog with another group of dogs such as the Great Dane. The goal of this hybridization is to give a proficient hunter that can attack mountain lions. And this dog weighs 45 kilos and is banned in more than 10 countries over the world.
Number 4. Perro de Presa Canario. It's a fighting dog originating in the Canary Islands of Spain, and the first incident that discredited this breed was in 2001 when two of these killed a 33-year-old girl in San Francisco. And this dog weighs 50 kilograms, and the owner of the two dogs is the first one who did crossbreeding process and was accused second-degree murder and sentenced to 15 years in prison. And this type is prohibited to be owned in Australia and New Zealand.
Number 3. Fila Brasileiro, or the Brazilian Mastiff, is the first giant dog that was crossbred specially to hunt wild boars, in addition to tracking down slaves who were escaping. This one is the most aggressive in the list, and strangers hate it very much. It is recommended to keep distance if it is not yours, and this type is prohibited to be your pet in the UK.
Number 2. Tusaino. It's a hybrid dog from a group of Japanese endangered dogs with a group of western species such as the Mastiff and the Trail, and it's considered as a fighting dog and has tremendous pain tolerance, and its fights are often without a loud sound or barking, and this type is prohibited to be owned in Denmark and Norway.
Number 1. The American Pit Bull Terrier. It is considered one of the most dogs that attacks humans in the world, but the most of these cases are due to a negligent owner or failure to receive obedience training for the dog. The LATs. When people were impressed by his strength and intensity in fighting, despite that, the history of the dog was completely the opposite, and it was originally very friendly with humans, and currently this type is prohibited to be owned in many countries over the world.